Eurofins Beacon Discovery has worked on pretty much every part of the drug discovery process, from target validation, hit discovery, lead identification, lead optimization, all the way up to putting compounds right on the clinic doorstep.
That's really our special sauce, is being able to do that all under one roof.
Eurofins Beacon Discovery's approach to targets and drug discovery in general is to embrace the project the way a customer would. We embrace it as if it's our own. We look at it critically, we evaluate both the strengths and the liabilities and find experimental ways to work with those. At Eurofins Beacon Discovery, we've prosecuted hundreds of HTS campaigns. So we know how to begin the process by developing the most robust assay possible. We also have large compound libraries so that we can cover as much chemical space as possible with the fewest number of compounds.
At Eurofins Beacon Discovery, we know what it takes for a good HTS assay. We know the parameters to tweak. We have experience in seeing what may develop into an issue at a larger scale. And we put a lot of effort. We really put a ton of attention and detail into optimizing our HTS assays. We have a dedicated HTS team that only works on HTS projects through the screen and through hit reconfirmation following that. And so that kind of continuity and specific expertise is very valuable.
Our legacy experience in HTS goes back pretty much a couple decades. So if there's a mistake that's been made in HTS, we've made it, we know how to fix it, and we won't make it again.
Our expertise at Eurofins Beacon Discovery is undeniably GPCRs. That is truly our bread and butter. But we've screened other targets and we welcome a challenge. Whether a collaborator has a helicase, kinase, ion channel, we really don't shy away from any of those targets and would welcome the opportunity for an HTS campaign. We know that no two HTS campaigns are alike, even for the same target. And we approach each screen in a custom way for the client. I think what we offer that's different than other CROs is that it truly is a boutique screening experience, a highly collaborative, interactive relationship and experience for the client. Orphan targets, GPCRs or other target classes, orphan targets are especially tricky, and setting up an HTS around one of these targets and in setting up a program takes special knowledge and care. Eurofins Beacon Discovery, we have an extensive background and experience with developing HTS campaigns and programs around these targets.
Virtual screening dovetails with high throughput screening really well, and it does so in two ways. Firstly, it expands the space of the chemical space that you're searching, and secondly, when we find hits in HTS, we can rapidly use virtual screening to expand those hits into potential lead series to make our drug discovery cycles move faster. This is the part of the project where we make sure a hit is really a hit. What you don't want to do is assume that a hit is something that's worthy of further examination by synthesis and further testing. You want to make sure that you have a ground truth. And we're really good at making sure that those ground truth molecules are really what we want to continue to prosecute from a drug discovery perspective.
Once we find the hits, we validate those hits, and then we can leverage our internal expertise in medicinal chemistry, computational chemistry, and enable an internal drug discovery program.
This team together has put over 20 compounds into clinical trials, and we have, as the result of these projects, 2 drugs that made it to the market.
At Eurofins Beacon Discovery, everything's under one roof, and this really speeds up the process. Compounds, data, information, ideas, they flow seamlessly through the different departments and the different phases of a project, and that really speeds it up. It provides continuity that you can't find in another CRO system.
Drug discovery cycle time is the king. The shorter you can make each round of optimization of your molecules happen, then the faster you're going to get to that clinical candidate. At Eurofins Beacon Discovery, we continue to set the standard for prosecuting hit discovery and lead optimization campaigns.